Hey spice lovers, it's Steve the Lazy Scientist, and today I'm going to smoke some pork cheeks. I'm going to use my honey jerk seasoning on these ones today, so let's get into this. Okay, first up, this is a pork cheek, absolutely brilliant piece of meat, great to slow cook and brilliant in tacos, which I'm going to use it for. First thing you want to do, if it comes with a silver skin, you need to take that off though. You can do that quite easily with a filleting knife. Get in there, and once you're underneath it, you can kind of take it off as if you would the skin from a fish. You should just be left with a piece of silver skin that you can get rid of. And now that's prepped and ready to go over here. So we're going to do quite a few of these. Okay, so here you can see we've got our pork cheeks taken off silver skin and they are ready to put some marinade on. Now I'm going to put some dry rub on. We're going to go with some of this honey jerk seasoning. So let's open some of this, spread these out a little bit and then just get it all over. Do quite a little bit here. Lovely. And then I'm just going to give that a good old mix in. If you don't feel they've been covered enough, don't be afraid to put some more on there so you get the other side. Okay, now they're ready to go in the fridge overnight to get nice and marinated, and then tomorrow we're going to smoke them. Okay, it's the next day and these have been marinating overnight and they smell absolutely incredible. You can see that the marinade has kind of penetrated really nicely. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to use the 3-2-1 method for these. Really interesting, but it's also simple. So I've set up the smoker. It's at about 225 degrees Fahrenheit or 110 degrees C. And I'm going to put these in. I'm going to smoke them uncovered for 3 hours. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap them for 2 hours. And then I'm going to open them up, have a look at them. I might add some sauce to them at that point, or I might just leave them open just to kind of recreate that bark so they're beautiful and pulled. And then I'm actually going to have these with tacos and a watermelon salsa. Cannot wait for this one. It's going to be killer. So let's get these in the smoker. So these beauties have had about 3 hours now in the smoke. They've taken on probably as much smoke as they're going to, so it's time to wrap them. Now they're going to go back into the smoker for another 2 hours, so they kind of braise and steam in their own juices, which should get them perfectly pulled. They've had about 5 hours in total now, 3 hours smoking, 2 hours wrapped. Let's unwrap them. Wow, they look incredible. And you can see they've got quite a bit smaller now as well. So what we're gonna do for the last hour of cooking, I've just made some jerk ketchup, which with some honey, and I'm gonna kind of baste that over them, and then I'm gonna throw them back in, and hopefully they're gonna come out lovely and sticky and wonderful for our pork tacos. Gonna leave these open, get them back in the smoker, 1 more hour. Here we are. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, they actually, as always, took a little bit longer than expected, and I intended them to be done in the 3-2-1 method. I actually ended up putting them in the oven for a couple of hours at a little bit higher temperature, just so I could finish them off. So let's get one. Have a look. They look like beautiful little nuggets of joy, and hopefully there we go, they just dissolve into this beautiful pulled pork goodness. Let's try some. Oh wow. So smoky, juicy, got some of that delicious jerk flavour going on in there. These are going to be absolutely wonderful in tacos. Okay, so here we have it. We've got some jerk seasoned pig cheeks, slow cooked. Then we've got some watermelon salsa, a little bit of feta cheese, and then I finished it off with some of my Brixton Blues. Cheers. Absolutely killer.